Tailoring and adjusting. Cut this piece off first, and then I'm gonna use this as a reference for my other side, just to be extra even. Here we go. We cut from here, and then I attached it to here. Regardless if it's a little off, it's okay, because I still have to make a cuff, so it should be good. This is what it looks like. This cut, this is overlaid to be cut. And now here are both pieces. This is how they look. They're cut. Now I'm just gonna make a cuff and call it a day. Easy peasy. Turned on my baby. I love this thing. I love it so much. Oh my God. Haven't turned it on in some time, and turning it on now just made me really happy. So yeah. I use Madeira too. I know they're pretty good. Yeah, I use the embroidery thread because it's like more silky looking, especially like for this white. It's very nice and silky. This Madeira kit cost me $30, so I know that's some good thread, because thread should not be $30. Well, I mean, it makes sense, because if they're $2 a piece, then, well, that does make sense. But it's pricey, so it's good stuff. It's been months since I used my machine, and I almost forgot how to thread it, but we're good. Needle is threaded. Push that to the side or the back, and we good to go. I'm gonna do a quick test run to make sure everything is working properly. Put on the lantern. See. Something looks stuck, so we gotta fix that. Okay, did a test run. The first time wasn't really good. The second time, looks like we're ready. So let's go. Now this is what the cuff looks like. I'm just gonna do a straight stitch around, and then that's it. We have a cuff. Easy, 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 easy. You can do it yourself for your own clothes. It's a good skill to have. If you want everything exactly perfectly even, you measure it. This is a 1.5 inch cuff right on the dot, and then the first one is 1.5 inches. Yeah, 1.5 inch cuff on the dot as well. Both cuffs are perfectly even and ready to sew. And yep, let's go. A tip I learned to sew a straight line so you can stay in the line is putting a piece of tape, right? I don't want to cut the pants. But putting a piece of tape as a guiding line. I know you have the guiders here, but for me, it's like sometimes my eyesight is not that good. So a piece of tape, and I just don't go outside. I don't go into the tape. I stay right on the line, and that lets me have a straight line. That's a little trick I learned, or tip. Since I haven't sewn in a while, I'm going to reduce the speed, and let's hope for the best. Okay, since I'm not an expert, it's a lot of trial and error. This one's the first one, and I'm taking this down. The gray does not look good. It's not straight, and the cuff is too long. It's too big. Now the second one looks great. It's in black. The line is straight for the most part, and the cuff is a bit smaller. It looks cleaner. So I'm gonna take this one down and go with this model. I like how this looks. It's nice and clean. I like it. Yeah, sometimes you have to, I rarely get it on the first try. Because I'm not an expert, but I am decent. Yeah. And before I start taking it down, I make sure that I pinned it. So when it's loose, I don't have to look for the size again and do all of that again. So I just take it out, and then I'm going to put it back in the machine and then redo it. And that's it. Here we are. We made it to the end. Both, oh my God, this one came out really straight and nice. Both cuffs are done. They look good to me. And we're done. Here we go. Folding them and taking them to my knees. Hopefully, they're exactly where they need to be for her. We just did a very, it wasn't a very professional measuring. And they unraveled a little bit by the time they got home. So hopefully they do fit her right. If not, then I don't know. But they look good. They look good. And that's it. We're done. They're even. Nice and even cuffs.